Hi Heart of Gold girls, it's Akila again with a new series from Heart of Gold about how to get into college, how to choose college, and basically everything you've ever wanted to know about colleges. For more information, read the description below, but for you to see these videos on a regular basis and guarantee that you get them, you need to subscribe to Heart of Gold's channel on YouTube, and that link is also below. As this is a new series, the first episode, what you're watching right now, is going to be about how to choose a college. So if you're a high school junior or senior and you're starting to think about where you want to spend, the next 4 to 5 years of your life, now's a good time to start figuring out what's important to you. I've narrowed it down to 3 main factors. Number 1, how elite is the program that you want to study at that institution? For me, I studied communications and broadcasting and mass communications, so I made sure to go to a college that had a great program and a great history of, graduates, and it's a great program in general. That's Berea College if you're interested in doing media, but find a college that fits what you're looking for. Number 2, how far away from home is your college? Now I know right now you might be one of those teens that just wants to get out of the house and they want to be away from their parents and they want to taste independence for the first time, and that's great. But that doesn't mean that you have to be a million miles away on the other side of the country. An hour and a half was fine for me. Just keep in mind that it's a lot harder to make those travel arrangements and to move your things back and forth for summers and all of that if you're not close. So, just judge how important that is to you and make a decision based on that. And finally, the worst part of all of this is figuring out how much your student loans would be depending on the college you want to go to. I know lots of people are of the belief that everyone has college loans, so what's the difference if I go somewhere that's $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 for my whole education? I'm building that foundation for the rest of my life, but the truth is those things really do matter in a long-term scenario. So if you want to be paying loans for the next 30 years of your life, you might want to think about that. I think it's an important thing to start talking with your family, with your counselors, with financial officers, just talk to everybody you can about it now, because it really has informed even my postgraduate life. I was really lucky to go to a school that had free tuition, and I just am paying back a few book things and things here and there, so it was really great that I went somewhere cheaper. But again, I don't know your situation specifically, but just make sure you're having those discussions. I also want to leave you with this tidbit of knowledge. A lot of people are worried about having to figure out what they want their major to be. They're like, I'm in high school, I don't know what I want the rest of my life to look like. It seems like a lot to decide now. And I would just say, with technology and advancements and the way the economy works now, we don't really live in the same kind of world that our parents lived in when they were choosing their majors, where it was kind of super important because career back then was a 50-year commitment. You found what you wanted to do, you found a company, and you stayed. Today, it's much easier to move around. It's much more common to move around. And as long as you're studying something in the arena that you're interested in, you shouldn't have those problems. I studied mass communications and broadcasting, and I have yet to have an actual just physical broadcasting job, well, aside from these videos. But I've done lots of stuff. I've done social media, I've done marketing, I've done PR, I've done digital PR, everything within the realm of mass communications, talking to the masses, getting a message out there. And I think as long as you have a broad understanding of what you like to do with your time and what you're passionate about, there's always time. And even when you get to college, you can change your major if you're not happy with the track you're on. So just keep that in mind, don't stress too much, and I'll see you next time with another college tip.